The Morning Dish.
He's the hardest working man in show business. His band's music takes you into the midnight hours. And when you wake up, his voice is back on your radio alarm clock. How on earth did this happen?
Well, Jeff saw me taking out the trash at the radio station.
And he won another award.
But this one is better.
I'm your boogeyman. That's what I am.
It's The Morning Dish with the 2019 Radio Personality of the Year winner, Stephen Phillips.
You paying attention to this, Packy?
And Murphy's own Sherry Raines.
Yeah, you must have given horseback passes to the right guy, Stephen.
Well, giddy up.
And Packy Smith's Shetland pony is right alongside.
You guys know these demo tapes don't just edit themselves together, right?
Well, all right.
3 cheers for Stephen Phillips.
Y'all need to help Stephen Phillips out over there. Out the door and off the radio.
Here's Stephen Phillips.
Media, we have got Mark Stancil and Dr. Barron Bell. Good morning. It's good to talk to somebody that's actually in the same time zone we're in, man. I guarantee it's pouring rain up here in Georgia. What y'all got going on?
Oh, it's pouring rain and washing away some of this pollen storm that we had over the last couple of days. So glory, hallelujah for that.
There you go.
That's right. I'm actually in Nashville. This is Dr. Bell. I'm in Nashville, and it's raining.
Yeah, good Lord. Well, tell us about this. It's pretty. When y'all, we talked about this the other day. I kind of getting a grasp on it. But when I went and checked out the website, this is all Christian related books, or I guess it's comic books, right?
Yeah, it's comic books. We're Terminus Media. We're an Atlanta-based comics and animation entertainment company, and we've been around for about 18 years, producing comics and animation, for little clients like the CDC and other places you might have heard of.
We know all about that.
We all do. It's over the last year we heard a whole lot from those folks. But about a year ago, Dr. Bell and I were just talking about, there's a part of our creative life that we kind of keep on the down low. We don't share as much as we'd like, and that's basically the best-selling book of all time, which is the Bible, and specifically a lot of stories in the Old Testament that a lot of folks have never heard about. When I was a kid, biblical literacy was pretty much everybody at least had heard Bible stories, but today, maybe not so much. I talk to folks, and I'm like, yeah, about, King Saul in the Bible, right? And I get a blank look.
Yeah.
So, we just talked about, wouldn't it be great to sort of create something that would pique their interest and something that's excellent first and something that is well done and inspired by, those Old Testament stories, and let's see what happens. And one of the first things we came up with is Dominion. So it's created by Dr. Barron Bell. So, Barron, you want to talk a little bit about Dominion?
I just want to I do want to say the artwork on here is amazing, guys. It's beautiful.
Oh, thank you. By the way, I'm a doctor, but I'm not stuffy, so it's all good.
So what kind of doctor are you?
I am a professor of film and animation and art at Liberty University.
There you go. That's cool. Well, now tell us about this Dominion. Like some of the characters you got. I mean, like one of them that we was looking at is the
Dominion. For those of you guys who are out there who are interested in like things like Star Wars or The Lion King, or just really like space and all that other cool stuff, or even like epic things like Game of Thrones. That's what Dominion is. Dominion is like a sci-fi biblical epic, but it's set in space. It is concerning King Saul, who is the predecessor of King David, and it's about his family, and it's about all of the drama, the intrigue, and pretty much the downfall of his house. But they're all lions.
Right.
They're all animals. You got, Saul was a lion, Jonathan is a lion, the daughters, and everyone is some type of animal character, but they're kind of like human body, but animal heads.
Right. And then,
in addition to lions, there's gorillas and rhinos and elephants.
Oh yeah, it's like the whole animal kingdom. That's why I said it's kind of like the Lion King.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's but it's all tells the story of, just like you got the rise of Samson, the rise. I mean, that'd be about Samson, right?
Well, we got another. That's another book, but they're all human characters, and it's more biblical based in the time period. But Dominion is completely something you never seen before. It is really like, everything that I love, like Star Wars or like Lion King, just anything that's sci-fi based.
Right.
I just threw it in a story, but I said, I really want to tell the story, the biblical epic, in a different way.
Yeah. Well, now Packy's all about Star Wars, man. It
says here, I'm looking at your website, it's basically like Star Wars meets Narnia, and that's really true. I mean, looking at the artwork, like I said, is amazing visually.
Thank you. We really are all about quality first, like Mark said. We really want to be able to reach all sorts of audiences. So it's you don't have to necessarily have read the Bible or know the Bible or even like the Bible to recognize a good story.
Right.
So anybody could get into the story, but it just really resonates with people of faith, because this is the book that we endear.
Well, it's
awesome.
awesome.
I was looking through some feedback on our social media, and we're on all social media platforms: Facebook, Twitter, etc. But one person is like, "The Mecha looks dope," talking about the vehicles that the characters drive around. So imagine, Princess Michael in a huge mecha. Which, if you don't know what a mecha is, it's a huge robot with one of our characters, a tiny character inside, driving the mecha like it's a vehicle. So we get so much positive feedback, and one of the big questions we get, because like Dr. Bell said, King Saul is the predecessor of David.
Right.
David, if you might know that story, David and Goliath,
right,
etc. So one question people are asking on social media a lot is, hey, when does David show up?
Right.
So I keep asking Dr. Bell that all the time.
So now what?
He's showing up in book 3. So I mean, we're on 3 books right now. Book 3 is coming out in May, and so he's going to show up in book 3.
Well, now are these for a certain age? I mean, you're like younger kids, or is these for all ages, or where do you see the main books selling?
It's pretty much all ages. I would suggest that the sweet spot is tweens and teens.
Right.
But for little kids, little kids love it too, because I have several people who've read the book with their kids, and it's a really good way to introduce children to reading, to just good stories, and then if they're interested in learning where the source material is, then have a little Bible study with them. We put a little a study guide at the end of every book, so that if anyone is ever interested in where did it come from,
right,
the study guide is at the end.
So now,
and it's a good thing for grandma or mom, to go, and you can buy the book digitally and send it to your grandson or somebody that you think would enjoy it. So it's a great thing to go buy the book as a gift and send it an email, or send it to your grandchildren's mom or dad's email. It's a great way to get the something that's inspired by the Bible.
Well, Grandma might love it too.
There you go.
I was going to say this could appeal to all ages, because graphic novels have made a huge comeback in the last 10 or 15 years. And
Now who does your artwork, man? I mean, one of y'all do this?
Yeah, that's me. I actually write the book, but I also draw the book.
Wow.
I've been a comic book artist for years. I mean, even before I met you, Mark. I was doing comic books. And and I have a little team of artists. And we just love what we do.
Well, that's cool. Y'all got some cool stuff on there. When y'all start into like a Smokey and the Bandit theme deal, let me know, because I'm all about that.
We are so there.
Yeah.
We are so there.
Story.
Well, the Hickory House where
we're
they
gonna get right on that.
Film, right, the Hickory House near my house where I live is where they filmed some scenes from there. So if you ever want to, go through the motions and film that, we're always ready for that, Steve.
There you
Come on
go.
down.
I guarantee it, man. I'm all about it. I can see it now, man. Breaker, Jesus, you up there?
Oh my! I'm sorry, y'all. Sorry.
He'd have to be driving a Trans Am, though. Man, we'd have to have him in a Trans Am, but anyway.
Oh, no. It's got to be classic, yo. It's got to be classic. Classic Trans Am.
There you go.
Yeah.
You know, Burt Reynolds.
Yep, I'm with
I'm going to start working on my mustache.
There you go. Now you're talking. So now if somebody wants to get up with y'all, where's you got your website and all your social media stuff?
Yeah, they can go to our website, Terminus Media. That's TerminusMedia.com. And it's all there, and it links to our social media. And there's actually a couple of really great trailers, animated trailers that you can watch for Dominion. And it'll give you all the information you need and let you know what it looks like, and go check it out.
Guys, I appreciate y'all sharing this with us, and we're going to try to keep up with you and see what's going on in the near future.
I wish they'd have had this when I was a kid. I mean, I love the Bible stories.
I wish they'd have had that when you was a kid, too. It might have done you a little better than what you...
Shut up.
I know.
You might have turned out a little better. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, what is it? We was already talking about my favorite scripture. What is it? Where a man...
it's better to be on the roof than in the house with a brawling woman.
There you go.
That's his favorite.
That's what I
No,
get
it's the
behind.
corner of the roof. Not this roof, but the corner of the roof.
The corner, you're right.
That's all we own it.
Testify to that one.
There you go. All right, guys. Listen, y'all have a good day, and I appreciate y'all calling.
Thank you, guys.
All right,
Thank
man.
you.
Take care. Thank you for listening. This is Stephen Phillips, host of The Morning Dish. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel because we have a lot more interviews out there to listen to. Plus, you can listen online every morning at WJULradio.com or Lake 97.7 WJUL. And give us a like on our Facebook page, The Morning Dish.